everlasting bliss, everlasting joy. ومن ضيق الدنيا إلى وسعة الآخرة. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Ibrahim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا مُوسَى بِآيَاتِنَا. Verily we sent our messenger, Prophet Moses alayhi salam, بِآيَاتِنَا, with our signs, with our scriptures, with the signs from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what were they? What was his objective? What was his role? What did he have to do? أَنْ أَخْرِجْ قَوْمَكَ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. Go and make an effort upon the people to take them out from their dark closets, their dark rooms, their dark ways on the internet, their dark trading, their dark businesses, sometimes their dark relationships at home, the way they treat their spouses, or sometimes how they behave with their children, what kind of love and how much do we give to our parents. أَنْ أَخْرِجْ قَوْمَكَ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. Take them out from all of this craziness of the internet, of doing whatever you want to do, and not what is the right thing to do. Doing whatever a person feels like doing. How you wake up, you decide what you want to do today, and what you will do the whole day, versus what my Allah has ordered me to do, what my Allah has ordered me, and how the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam showed us. أَنْ أَخْرِجْ قَوْمَكَ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. Leave the lifestyle of darkness and enter the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The choice is yours. The da'wah is being given. The invitation is being sought out to you. It's being extended. And we are all being told. Musa alayhi salam, Allah chose him. He came to his people. He made an effort upon his people. وَذَكِّرْهُمْ بِأَيَّامِ اللَّهِ. And then, O Prophet Musa, remind them about the days of Allah. Remind them about the months of Allah. Remind them about all the opportunities that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to you. All the ni'mah. In one tafsir it says, بِأَيَّامِ اللَّهِ. What is the ayyam of Allah? The ayyam, the days of Allah, are every single day that Allah ta'ala has gifted us with the opportunity by firstly giving us so much that we have. وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. If you try to count the bounties Allah ta'ala has gifted every single one of us with, we can never be able to count all of these blessings. Waking up today is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Being able to say salam to my wife, to my children, to my parents, to the community is a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every finger is a blessing of Allah. Our eyes, and then the pupil inside our eyes, and then the eyelid that closes and opens every minute. In 1 second, how many times do you blink your eye? One student in my Quran class in the US, when I was teaching in 2005, father came, Sheikh, make dua. What dua do you want? Make dua that tomorrow we have an operation because my son, he cannot open his eyes by himself. So the younger one who does not come for his Quran classes, he's at home and they're going to put a spring inside the eyelid so that his eyes can open automatically. وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. You don't know, we don't know how many bounties Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has gifted us with. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. After having everything that you do, that we have today, when are we going to continuously deny? How much are we going to continuously deny or put off or say after the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Is it not time yet that we come back and we obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Musa alayhi salam, وَذَكِّرْهُمْ بِأَيَّامِ اللَّهِ. Talk to them about the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Dawood alayhi salam, once he asked Allah, "Oh Allah, what are those qualities of the believers that you love?" So Allah replies to Dawood alayhi salam, "I love those people who أحبني وأحب من يحبني وأحببني إلى الناس." I love those people who love me. Category 1. Second category, وأحب من يحبني and they love all those who love me. Category 3, وَأَحْبَبَنِي إِلَى النَّاسِ, and they put my love into the hearts of the people. And they put my love into the hearts of the people. The prophets, they came, they put the love of Allah into the hearts of the people by talking about the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is antibiotic number 1. When you have a cold, when you have a flu, when you're suffering from bacteria, when you have bronchitis, you go to the doctor is going to give you some amoxicillin, take it 2 times a day, take it for 7 days in 1 week, and inshallah Allah will give you cure. This is the antibiotic. What is the antibiotic for our diseased hearts? That I do what I want to do and I don't want to do what Allah says. The young, the old, the women, the children, every single person, he is in this disease that he does or she does whatever they want. One sister, subhanallah, and many cases like this. A person is living in an illicit relationship, in a haram relationship for many, many years. She or he is living in a haram relationship for so many years, and now she wants to she's dating a married man, and she says that the married man, he wants to make this halal now, and he cannot live can't live in zina, so now they want to make it halal, but without telling the first husband. Oh men, don't deceive yourself. Oh men, don't deceive your family members. Oh men, don't enter a relationship where the bomb is going to go off soon. It's a time-ticking bomb. You do a second marriage, you make a secret marriage, you do this, you do that. Sometime, if not 1 day, if not 1 year, if not 5 years, if not 10 years, someone is going to find out and someone is going to get divorced. Children are going to be left yatim, they're going to be left just like that. And you are to blame, or your desires are to blame, or your unleashed desires. Your animalistic life, your animalistic desires are to blame, that you are destroying families just because of your hawa. Obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this person, they wanted to get married, and mashallah, making a halal is very good. We encourage it, and we do not say no. But do it in a peaceful way. Do it in a peaceful way. Yes, Sharia, there's aqwal. Do you have to ask the first wife? Do you not have to ask the... There's ways. I mean, there's ulama who talk about this. But asking the first wife and getting permission is going to make the family be good. And you're going to be in good hands. Not that I promote this in any way, shape or form. Not that we promote that. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you a right. Allah ta'ala has given you a right. I entered into a delicate subject. But what I'm trying to get to, or my purpose of what I'm saying is, don't deceive people. Just because of your desires, don't deceive people. Don't enter a dangerous zone where one day something is going to happen and either the first is going to go or the second is going to go. And why did you do this? Because of your carnal desires, animalistic desires that, oh, I just want to do it. You know you can't control the situation. My dear respected brothers, Allah sent the messengers, Allah sent the prophets. The prophets they took out the people with the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They said, hey, don't cheat, don't lie, don't do something that's going to haunt you after. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us for His worship. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Our purpose in this life, sometimes we think is to buy a car. Sometimes I think is to live in a nice house. So all my family members, my sister is working, my brother is working, my father works. 4 people are working. We cannot afford, we're not doctors and engineers, so one doctor, he can buy a house. But 4 working class people, they can get their money together and go buy a house in San Eustache. A very beautiful house, mashallah. You're living in a beautiful house now. You have a very big, humongous house, a brand new house. But you went far away from the masjid. You went far away from the orders of Allah, far away from the tariqah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You cannot pray your Fajr with Jama'ah anymore. You cannot pray your Isha anymore with Jama'ah. If you establish a masjid over there, Hani'an lak. May Allah Ta'ala give you barakah. But a person who goes and he goes far away, thinking that that is the maqsad, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Our purpose is deen. Our purpose is ibadah. Our purpose is Allah. Our purpose is Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If I'm missing my salah, or if I'm missing my zakah, or the fasting of Ramadan, or if I'm missing my hajj, and I go into dunya, that dunya is taking me to Jahannam. May Allah Ta'ala save us all. That dunya is taking me, whatever work it may be, whatever business it may be. If I'm missing my salah because of that occupation, those studies, whatever it is, that's taking me away from the orders of Allah, is taking me continuously away from Allah, and the one who goes far away from Allah, where is he going? He's not going anywhere good. The solution to all of this is the talk of Allah. The solution to all of this is that we come into the masjid. فِيهِ رِجَالٌ يُحِبُّونَ أَن يَتَطَهَّرُوا. Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was ordered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to come to the masjid. Why? Because in the masjid, there was activities taking place. There was a'mal happening, by which the tatheer of the qalb takes place. From the beginning, even if you just sit in the masjid and you don't do anything, the rahmat of Allah comes. This masjid is open 24 hours a day for the past many years. It's open at night time. Come and do qiyam. Come in the middle of the night and cry to Allah when all the lights are off. When the whole world is sleeping, connect yourself to Allah. This is Rajab. We're in the first week of Rajab right now. After Rajab, which month comes? Sha'ban. And then after Sha'ban, Ramadan. كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. Fasting is, the purpose of fasting is what? So that I get connected to Allah. So I get connected. So my phone has 5